Well, in East Timor, we deployed a company of soldiers, and they were basically doing peacekeeping duties, which could have involved combat operations. I'm quite confident that our medical people are very proficient, that the SAF takes, in fact, the best practices of the modern medical science into account in the medical assessment of our servicemen, in preparation of our people for the various kinds of activities which they're expected to do. And we don't just rely only on the medical officers within the SAF. We draw on the best medical experts that we have in Singapore. We draw on the medical literature and research that's done all over the world. And I can quite confidently say that we adopt the best practices available. And we will continue to do so. Well, we will rate them in the same way as we rate all other officers. I mean, the key thing is that the officers that we have are committed to Singapore, they're dedicated to the SAF, they're capable of doing the job. That is the way we will assess them. And I should say that for every job, for every person, we have to assess them. Oh, the approach we take is a very simple one. Insurance is something above and on top of what the SAF provides. What MINDEF and the SAF provide for every serviceman, whether he's a regular, an NSF, or a reservist, all the protections and benefits and compensations that are provided for. And this framework is the same framework as would be provided for, say, in the civil courts. And we also have put in place to make sure that the framework is properly reviewed. Last year we put in place a system where if a person or his family is not wishes to appeal, there is an independent board which will assess that appeal. And the principles for that full compensation conforms with what happens, say, in the civil courts. So that's provided for in the SAF to every serviceman, whether he's a regular, a national serviceman, or a full-time national serviceman or an NS man. Insurance is something which is quite separate, which if you as an individual, you feel you want to insure yourself for more, you decide to do that. So we are encouraging our regular servicemen, our NSFs and our NS men to do that if they want to. And that's why for our NSFs we have introduced an opt-out scheme for them. So that part is something which is over and above the full compensations which we provide for every serviceman, regardless of what his service status is.